Okay, great. Looks like everybody can hear me. Let's get started. So this webinar is how to generate more borrower and real estate leads through Facebook ads. So here are your two presenters today. Me, Joe Paul, I'm the Digital Marketing Specialist here at RAC, and I'm with my esteemed colleague, Carlos Gonzalez. Why don't you say hello?
Hello, everyone. This is Carlos Gonzalez, and I'm the Account Executive here with RAC.
Okay. So who is RAC? We are a wholesale correspondent lender licensed in 16 states across the country. We consider ourselves as a group of lending specialists dedicated to helping mortgage professionals close difficult loans on time. Some of the key benefits to working with us include 24-hour underwriting, no overlays. On FHA, we go down to 500. VA, we go down to 500 without verification of rent. We actually accept a rent-free letter in lieu of it. Same thing with USDA, but we go down to 580 for USDA. And you always have direct access to our underwriters and closers throughout the entire process. So how to generate more leads through Facebook ads. So I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step on what to do first, how to move into the next step, and then I'm going to show you live on our Facebook account how to create an ad. And if you guys have any questions along the way, just let me know, and I can add different information into the Facebook ad so I can make it similar to what you guys would send out. So first, we're going to choose an objective, select a target audience, set a budget. Then I'm going to show you how to create your ad, and then analyze and measure results. So choosing an objective. Now on Facebook, they give you a lot of options of ways you can generate different leads into your Facebook page, onto your website. For awareness, you have brand awareness, local awareness, and reach. Honestly, the only one that's very beneficial here is the local awareness, especially if you're trying to reach local borrowers or local real estate agents for new clients, new leads. Consideration, the two big ones here are traffic and engagement. You would think lead generation was one of them that was a big deal, but unfortunately the way Facebook has lead generation, that particular objective set up, it looks and feels like an advertisement, and sometimes that puts people off. So driving the people to your website or having them engage with your page, like for instance liking your post or liking your page, is definitely a better way to get qualified leads to come in. The other one there is video views. If you post a lot of videos on Facebook or any social media, that one's definitely beneficial to use because it'll increase your views, and if you have the right content out there, people will definitely respond to what you're putting out there. For conversions, we're kind of moving into the more expert level Facebook advertiser conversions. You're going to have to set up a pixel for that and measure exactly how many people are going to your website and converting as in sales. Product catalog sales doesn't really apply to our business, and store visits is to advertise your business for people to come in and see you. So I explained a little of these, and this is just a little more detail about what each means. So local awareness, that's pretty obvious. You promote your business to people who are nearby. Traffic, you send more people to a destination on or off Facebook. So you can send them to your Facebook page, but I think the key point here is sending them to your website. If you have a specific landing page that you want to send them to, let's say you're advertising a new FHA product that you guys do in your company, you're going to want to send them to the FHA page that you created for the new product and show them and have them submit some information, whether it be their email address, phone number, company name, their name, of course. Engagement, I said a little bit about before. That's to get more post engagements, page likes, and if you're hosting an event, that's definitely a way to go because people will respond to that specific event post. Video views, self-explanatory, you get more people to view your video content. And lead generation, you could try it out. In my experience in the marketing industry, I haven't had too much success with it, and it's because with these lead generation forms that Facebook creates for you, they're pre-written, so it looks and feels like an ad, and sometimes that does turn people off. So selecting an audience. In Facebook, they have built-in targeting areas where you can really specify who you want to reach. So, first of all, it's all about experimentation. Different areas you want to reach, different states, different cities. The people you want to reach, real estate agents, borrowers. You might be trying to reach a borrower who is in a specific city, and you have a house that has clean energy or something like that. And you want to reach a borrower who is interested in, clean energy, going green, and things like that. For real estate agents, you can do it by city, zip code. Sometimes the best results are going by state when you're reaching out business to business, and I'll show you that later. Broad versus specific. So leading people to your website, which is traffic, you're going to want to keep that pretty specific. Anywhere between an audience of 6,000 to 10,000 is probably the optimal range. For brand awareness, you can open it up a little bit, because with your brand awareness, you want to reach real estate agents and you want to reach borrowers at the same time. So the more people, the better in this instance, because people are going to look at your page. They'll talk about it to other people. It's all about raising awareness about your company. So in that, you can, shoot a little bit higher, 50, 100,000. I wouldn't go any higher than 1 million, because then you're just reaching too many people that it doesn't make sense. Facebook's built-in targeting. So they have an audience definition gauge on the side, and I'll show you that later. And that will tell you exactly how many people you can reach, how many you'll reach by day. If the audience is broad or specific, it'll let you know exactly, as you're setting it up, if it is a good audience selection. All right, setting a budget. Now, there's daily budget versus lifetime budget. In my honest opinion, daily budget is probably the best, because you want to start small at first, especially if you're new to this. You only want to spend maybe, $3, $5, maybe $10 a day tops. So for lifetime budget, that involves a little more scheduling and setting like a start and end date, and how you want to run the ads specifically through the day. So I think for right now, let's start small. Let's start with a daily budget. For a schedule, we're just going to choose run continuously, and I'll show you where that option is once we open the Facebook page. You can set a start and end date. That's usually good if you just want to run it for a month. You're running a special or a giveaway, let's say, and you want to just run it for the month of March. So you do from March 1st to March 31st, and that'll be your end date. This way you can kind of set it and forget it, and you should check in and measure the results, but this way on the 31st of March, it'll stop. Optimization for delivery, we'll talk about that later. The bid amounts, link clicks versus impressions. My honest opinion, when we get there, I'll show you where that exact option is, but you should always choose link clicks, especially if you're driving traffic to your website, because Facebook, for impressions, they just show it to the most people they can. With link clicks, it helps you out a little bit more. You're only going to get charged for people that click on the link to your website, and that would be a more qualified lead, because they're generally interested. They click the link, they opened up your website, and they're checking you out. The ad scheduling and delivery type, like I said, run ads all the time is always something to stick with, because you start getting more depth about how much to bid, and you should just let Facebook handle it, and you just run ads all throughout the day. This way they put your ad out there at the most optimized times, which they consider for our industry. And then standard versus accelerated. The accelerated option is only for something if you have a product that or a special that's only lasting a week. You want to put it in accelerated so you get the word out there as fast as possible. So creating your ad. Always smart to start simple. They have a bunch of different options where you can add a video, a carousel where people can, it's almost like a slide through where a product catalog kind of thing. You could do a slideshow, which is a mixture of videos and images and canvases as well. So picking an image, Facebook definitely helps you out here. They have stock images that come straight from Shutterfly. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. That's a very, very, very popular place to choose and pay for photos, but Facebook gives them to you for free. So you could choose different images. If you want to search mortgage industry, if you want to search real estate, they'll provide you with some options to choose from, and you can add it to your advertisement. And you can always upload your own if you have a specific advertisement that you've created. You can also use services like canva.com to create the images. It's a really, really simple program where you can go in and you can basically copy and paste templates so you can create quick advertisement images. You choose the page you're going to use. Just so you guys know, when you're creating an advertisement, you're going to need to create a company page. So if you have a personal page right now, you're not going to be able to do all these options. You're going to have to create a company page with your company name, your company information, and then you'll be able to advertise on Facebook. I should let you guys know that ahead of time. You can also add your Instagram account if you have one. Facebook owns Instagram, so you can combine the two and advertise on both platforms. Now for content creation, so I'll show you exactly what this looks like in a little bit. So the headline, whether you're doing a webinar, a giveaway, a new product launch, whatever the case is, you want to state it in your headline because that's going to be the biggest text in your advertisement. And then your text is just your message in Facebook. So what it is, why it's important, and a call to action. Visit our website to check out our new USDA loan program. That could be something that you can write in the text. The newsfeed link description, that's just a more detailed description if you want to let them know exactly what the program is or what the offer is. It allows you more room to elaborate. And then, of course, the call to action button. You can choose things, depending on what you want to do. I've learned that the best one to choose is Learn More. It's the top performer according to Facebook Analytics, according to many marketing websites, that Learn More is the best option to choose, that people will definitely click on that. And then finally, you're going to analyze and measure the results. So Facebook has an ad manager already set up. So anytime you create an ad, it's going to log into that account, and then you'll be able to track each day how your advertisement is doing. So you can check the link clicks, how many people have clicked on the link to your website, how many people it's reached, how much you're paying per link click. That's an important one to pay attention to, especially in the beginning when you're testing your advertisements. You want to see how much you're paying per link. I mean, it could be $1, $2, $3. If it's higher on, say you're doing a $5 daily budget and it's costing you $4 or $5 to reach one click, probably a good idea to relook at your advertisement, change around the wording, change around the image, because that's definitely on the higher end, and you want to shoot lower. I'm thinking more like maybe between $1 and $2 per link click, even lower would be great. And then it'll show you the total amount spent. So relevance, that's another measurement they take. Sometimes Facebook does a really good job at this. It's a rating from 1 to 10. It'll tell you how your audience feels about your advertisement, whether it's relevant or not. So you can go in and check that out as well. And like I said before, try multiple ads at once. You can do something called A and B testing. You have A, which is this advertisement, this specific image, and this message. And then you could do B with another image and more content, different content, and you can compare the two together and see which ad performs the best after you measure it in your Facebook Ad Manager. And somebody asked a question already. I just want to let everybody know that you will get a copy of this presentation and a recording of the webinar to look at in more depth. I will be uploading it to YouTube, so I'll send you guys a link to follow up, as well as this presentation right here. If you guys have additional questions, because I will be hosting a live Q&A, and Carlos and I can answer any questions you have, me specifically for marketing. Carlos can answer your questions about loan programs we have here, or if you have questions about a specific loan. There's our direct lines and as well as our email addresses, so you can reach us if you didn't get a chance to ask a question. Okay, so now I'm going to open up Facebook, and we're going to start from the beginning. So this right here is our company page. It's Residential Acceptance Corporation. And if you guys get a chance, stop by, like our page. We'd really appreciate that. So on the tab at the top right next to the lock symbol, we're going to click the arrow, and we're going to choose Manage Ads. Now, since you guys don't have an account, or if you don't have an account, they're going to ask you to create one. So just create your ad account. It'll bring you to this main page. And we have Create an Ad at the top right here. Sorry, we're a little ahead of the game here. Picked up where I left off on another ad. So I'm just going to scroll back to the beginning. Okay, so this is, what's your marketing objective? This is what I was talking about before, awareness, traffic, engagement. For this specific example, we're going to do traffic. I think this one, in my opinion, is the most beneficial because it not only takes them to your website, it takes them to a specific landing page where you can really elaborate on what your offer is, what your giveaway is, whatever it is that you're advertising. You take them directly there, and hopefully you have pop-up sign-up for your newsletter or a sign-up for, just to find out more information. And this can be included on your landing page where they fill out their email address, their name, their company, and you can generate leads from that landing page. So I'm going to choose traffic here. It's going to ask you for a campaign name. You can put whatever you want. Maybe for this one we'll do, USDA. And I'll hit continue. All right, so the next page, it's going to ask you where do you want to drive your traffic. If you do have an app, you can drive the traffic to your app specifically, but for this, we're going to do right to our website. So we're going to create a new audience here. So you can pick a specific location. For this one, since we're headquartered in Florida, I'm going to choose Florida. So now this will target all of the state of Florida. It could be a little broad. It depends on who you're trying to reach. Borrowers, it could be a little broader. Real estate agents, it definitely work because, it'll keep the audience more specific. Then if you scroll down, you can do by age. So for this one, let's target real estate agents so you can get more clients that way. So we'll do, real estate agents from 20 to, say, 55. We'll include both men and women. Languages, this is up to you. The standard is English. If you want to add Spanish and other languages as well, you can. Now, detailed targeting. Now, this is where we get into the more in-depth ways to reach specific clients, reach specific leads. So they have it separated in demographics, interests, behaviors, and then there's more categories. This is just Facebook categories, and they kind of add in whatever is popular and hot right now. This obviously doesn't apply to us. So let's go into demographics. Now, on the borrower standpoint, you could do education level. Just recently graduated college. Maybe they're considering, they're going there for their master's degree. Maybe they're considering looking for a new home. That would be the only thing in education that I can see. Their financial standing, you can search by income. So if you have a specific property and the borrower has to have a specific income to fit, within the debt-to-income ratios or, whatever, you can definitely search by their income, their income statements, how much they make a year. You can also do it by net worth, how much they're worth, their assets. That's your guys' call. This is a neat one, especially for borrowers. You can send the advertisement, target each generation. So if you have, let's say a a tech-savvy house, and you want to reach millennials in a specific area, you check this box, and it will send it to people who are between certain ages, who were born after, I think it was 1982, and it'll only send that advertisement to millennials. So this is a neat little tool to use, especially if you're trying to reach borrowers. You can reach Generation X, baby boomers, whoever you want. If they're looking for a reverse mortgage or a retirement house, you can definitely send an advertisement that way. And then there's also home here, home ownership. You can search by first-time home buyers, renters, if you want to send some information about what's better, buying or renting. You can send an advertisement out and, say, well, buying's better in your area. Maybe you should consider, looking for a new home. So you can separate it out that way. Home type, you can just reach people who live in an apartment. I think home ownership will cover it all, first-time home buyers and renters, for you to reach the right people. And then you can search by work. Now this is the one we're going to use for real estate agents, because you can search by job titles. So let's get a few in here. Real estate, we got broker. And then Facebook will give you little suggestions as well. Agent broker. Let's see, what else we got here? Real estate agent, realtor, broker, realtor, realtor agent. Okay, I think that's good for now. So just in Florida alone, people who have this as their job title on their Facebook page, this is who the advertisement's going to go to. So right now, as you can see, I talked about the audience definition before. So right now, our potential reach is 16,000 people. So that's a little broad, but we're gonna add some other demographics that will help narrow the audience. Okay, so once we got the job titles in there, let's add another thing in there. So let's do company size. I think that would be a good one to do. So we'll go to behaviors, B2B, and right here we have company size. So now you could target real estate agencies that have, less than 10 employees, right there, 10 to 49. We'll keep it small just so this way it's a specific audience and, it makes sense for you to advertise to them. So right now we have our reach at about 4,900 people. That's a little on the lower side, so we'll add in home office. Okay, perfect. So now our potential reach is 7,700. That's kind of right in that sweet zone. So now our advertisement is reaching broker realtor, real estate agent broker, realtor agent as the job titles, people who are interested in real estate, and then we separate it by company size. So it must also match at least one of the following. So not only do they have to have the job title, they also have to have 10 to 49 employees, 50 to 99 employees, or less than 10 employees, or work from a home office. Okay, so we'll move on. So right here, placements. We're just going to do automatic placements. This will allow Facebook to show it in different areas. So it'll show it right in your news feed. It'll show it on the side where the advertisements usually go. Now they have the option to place it in Messenger as well. So it's recommended. I recommend it. Facebook will set up all your placements for you. All right, so now we're to daily budget. Like I said, when you're starting off, let's just start with the daily budget, and let's do $5 a day. Run my ad continuously starting today. So this way, it'll just keep running until you tell it to stop. Or you, like I said, mentioned earlier, you can set a start and end date. So if you wanted to, run a giveaway or a product offer or Special is only available for the month of March. You can type in March 1st here, ends March 31st, and it'll automatically end on that day. It'll start on the day you tell it to, and it'll end on that day. So for these purposes, I'm just going to run my ad continuously because I check on it on a day-to-day basis. So if it's not performing well, then I'm going to stop it anyway. Optimization for ad delivery. Now it gives you the option link clicks, impressions, and daily unique reach. In my opinion, the only one that's worth it is link clicks, because impression, it's just going to deliver your message to, or your advertisement to as many people as possible, whether it's relevant or not. Now link clicks, you're only going to pay for when people click on the link and visit your website. That, in my opinion, is going to generate more qualified leads than if you just chose impressions or daily unique reach. Now here are the bid amounts. If this is your first time using Facebook ads or you're a beginner at it, I would just set it as automatic. Let Facebook set the bid for you. This way you get the most clicks, at the best price, what they consider. Once you become a little more advanced, you can put in your own bids. See right here, the suggested one is $3.73, which is kind of on the high side, so let's leave it to automatic and Facebook will take care of it. So when you get charged, link click, we picked it up. We picked that above. Run ads all the time. And standard delivery type, it'll just show your ads throughout your selected schedule. So it's not going to show them in the morning, not going to show them in the afternoon specifically. It's going to show your ads at the best time of day that Facebook recommends. So we're going to leave it at that. And then you're going to set the name. So we'll do USDA ad Florida. So we'll save it as that. We'll hit continue. Okay, so the format. As I was mentioning before, you have a few different options here. So there's the carousel, the single image, the single video, the slideshow, and the canvas. Like I said, start simple. There's no reason to start adding this stuff, until you get a little bit of experience, until you've tested it a few times. So I would go with just choosing single image. We're going to scroll down here. Now, if you have your own images, this is where you would upload them. Like I said, you can use canva.com, that's canva.com. That'll help you create easy graphics pretty quickly, and you can upload your own images into the Facebook advertisement. But for this, we're going to do free stock images, and like I said, they have Shutterstock, which is usually a paid service, but Facebook has a relationship with them, and they offer it to us for free. So we'll search in here, we'll just type in real estate, and it'll give us a few options here. You can pick your favorites. Let's see, here we go. Get the keys to your new house. Let's go with that one. So we click done there, and then the picture is here. You can always crop it if it looks odd to you. Move it up like that. Now we can see his full hand and the keys. So we're going to scroll down. You're going to choose your company page. And then if you have an Instagram account, you can add the account there. Or since Facebook owns Instagram anyway, they're going to advertise through Instagram, and it'll be a side advertisement. Now, if you add your account, it'll also include it in all your main pictures. It'll include the advertisement in that, so people can see it easier. But if you don't want to create an Instagram, that's fine. Facebook will advertise on there anyway for you. Okay, so website URL. Now this is where you're going to put the link to your landing page. So just for now, I'm going to set it as our home page. I do recommend against this, just because once they get to your home page, especially if you're doing a giveaway or a special, and they get to your home page, they're like, okay, well, where's this special? Where's this giveaway? So make it very specific to that exact landing page where they can fill out their information and find out more about the giveaway, find out more about the special that's going on. Okay, so we're going to go to the headline. Now, Facebook has limits for each of these. It'll tell you if you're going too far, the amount of characters you're putting in. So keep it short and sweet. You're going to want to do that anyway because you want to grab people's attention. So let's just do USDA down to 580. So that's going to be our headline there. Oh, I seem to be frozen right now. Sorry, folks. Seems Facebook froze up on me. Oh, you know what? It's my mouse. Okay, so we'll have to do it from the keyboard. Okay, so the text section, this is going to be where you put your main message. So we'll just say, now you can create whatever you want. I'm just making it up off the top of my head. Let's see, now manual underwriting down to 580 without VOR. Click the Learn More button below to find out about our USDA programs. So, this introduces them to the subject. So this is now what we're doing. We're doing manual underwriting down to 580 without VOR. Click the Learn More button below to find out about our USDA program. Now you put a call to action in there for them. So if they just see the top of the advertisement, they know they have to click Learn More, to visit your website, find out more about the program. And like I said earlier, Learn More is definitely the best one to pick. They've measured, they've analyzed all the call to action options, and Learn More is the best option. The percentages are way higher than anything else. Because otherwise, people are going to feel like they're being sold to. If you have sign up, register for this, just Learn More keeps it nice and basic for them. And then here you could say a little bit about your company. You can go into more detail about the program. That's up to you. For now, I think I'm just going to leave what is in there already. Once I put in our website, it says a summary of who RAC is. As you can see below the headline where it says USDA down to 580. So RAC is a group of lending specialists dedicated to helping mortgage professionals close difficult loans on time for more than 17 years, blah, blah, blah. So in that's going to give you a more detailed description of who we are. For your specific case, it's up to you. If you have a giveaway going on, you can tell them exactly, the giveaway starts, enter now and it ends March 31st or something like that. Let them know when it's happening and, click on Learn More and then it'll take them to the website. Now, display link, once you put your specific link in, it'll put a display link in there for you. It's up to you if you want to change it. Sometimes if you change it too much, Facebook will consider that an error because you're misleading people. So I would keep it basic. If it's part of your website, see right now we have racntg.com. If it was a specific link to our FHA page or our USDA page, it would display as racntg.com because that's the main headline of the website. So I would just leave it as is. And then a little more advanced is the pixel tracking. So when you create your ad manager account for Facebook, you can have the option of creating a pixel. And what this means exactly is it gives you some code that you can enter into your website, and it will measure people going to the site how long they stayed, where they clicked around, and how many were there a day. So I would definitely suggest that you do that eventually or learn how to do it. If you have additional questions, you need me to show you some things, I would be more than happy to do that. One of the benefits of being a client with RAC is, we not only help with loan needs, you have me at your disposal. I can help you with any marketing advice, tips. So you can reach out to me if you want to get a pixel for your website, and I can show you exactly how to do it. All right, so once we finish that, you can review the order and see exactly what audience you're sending it to, for how much, what the total price is going to be of everything. And then once you're all said and done, you can click place order. Now what happens now, it's going to process your order, and Facebook is going to review within 24 hours. And if they approve the advertisement, then it's going to start running. So, sometimes I have ads that get approved within a few hours. Others take till the next morning. But either way, Facebook will come back to you, let you know if there's any misleading information, any errors in the advertisement. If there's not, then it's just going to start running. Okay, so that's about it for that. I hope you were able to take something away from this. And like I said, you'll have our contact information in the PowerPoint, so you can feel free to email me or give me a call, and I'll be more than happy to help. Right now, I'd like to open up the live Q&A. So in the chat box in the bottom left, if you have any specific questions that you want to ask me, now would be the perfect time to do it, and I can answer them live. Okay, all I see is one question: will a recording be sent to us on this webinar? And that's a yes. I will be sending you the PowerPoint I put together that you saw in the beginning, and I also will be sending you a recording of the entire session. I'll give you guys one more minute to collect your thoughts and think of a question you might want to ask me. Okay, I got a question. I want to get more likes to my page. Are there any good buzzwords or types of photos to use? Now, to get more page likes, for advertising purposes, you're going to want to use the engagement option objective in Facebook advertisements. You can set it, as I showed you before, you can set it by link clicks for traffic. For engagement, you can actually set it by page likes, so you only pay per page like. As for buzzwords, my best advice is to educate your borrowers and educate your real estate agents about the industry, about any unique programs that are out there for them. There's no specific words that you can use. I would keep all the content short and sweet, to the point. People's attention spans are, I think when Microsoft measured it, was 8 or 9 seconds. So, keep whatever video content, whatever regular content creation you're putting out there, keep it short and sweet, and make sure it doesn't sound too salesy. You don't want to keep selling them on things that you do. You want to provide a service to them, add value to each of your borrowers and your real estate agents. Educate them on, a specific program that's going on right now that would benefit them, or send them a special message that you appreciate them. Anything like that. Types of photos. That's for Facebook purposes on advertising. The less words, the better. Actually, if you create too many words on your advertisement image, they'll tell you that it's not going to reach the amount of people you want it to reach. It's actually going to reach a lot less. So I would use photos that are, bright, that contain, maybe less than 5 words, I'd say, on it, and, keep it modern looking. And like I said, you can also use Canva.com to create your own images. You can see what they have there. They have templates already made. So you can check those out and see if they'll work for you. Okay, any other questions? Okay, so like I said, I mean, you're going to get a recording of this webinar. You're going to get a PowerPoint that I showed you in the beginning. And on the PowerPoint, you have my contact information. It's my office number as well as my email address. Feel free to reach out to me if you need any advice on any of the things we just talked about today, selecting an audience, how to budget correctly, if your ad's working. Feel free to shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So thank you for attending the webinar. I appreciate you taking the time, and I hope you guys were able to learn some things today.